Don't give me ideas, fool.
Because we came back, you know what I'm saying?
And we came back better than ever.
Yeah, everybody don't come back.
You know what I'm saying?
We came back better than ever, and that's the most important part. Everybody don't bounce back.
We live?
Fuck it.
We live.
We live.
We live.
Welcome back to another episode of Nobody Knows. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Again, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Again, man, last week, you know what I'm saying, we just passed 100 subscribers, so you know what I'm saying, that was exciting. We've been doing this shit for a year. So again, you know what I'm saying, we appreciate everybody that's been watching and continuing to rock with us. But we got an exciting episode tonight, so you know we got to get to the introductions before we get into the fun. So, to my right, we got my man Loverboy in the motherfucking house.
What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back. What's up?
Hey, you forgot, nigga. It's certified Loverboy.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Certified Loverboy.
You been hit by a certified Loverboy.
CLB. You know what I'm saying? CLB. Merch coming soon for the CLB, man. And then also to my right, you got my man Seven in the motherfucking house.
What it do?
Man. It's your main man, Deanie. What's good? You already know what's up. And, of course, you know what I'm saying? We got a suplex legend. You know what I'm saying? The originator of the body slam. You see that, Bo? DDT Semi. Yeah. So everybody, please give a warm welcome to the chef, to Suplex Semi.
Yeah, so what you got for us, man?
So, family feel good to get it rocking this round.
No,
for the first time, you know what I'm saying?
Do we let them know how many times you've tried?
Yeah, we can get to it. It's a real show. There was some technical difficulties prior to this episode here, about 3 times. You know what I'm saying? They say third time's a charm, but luckily it was the 4th one on there.
Yeah.
So we got shit rocking tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. But shit, let's just get into a little bit. Tell them a little bit about yourself, Simi. You know what I'm saying? Just to give them an idea.
Shoot, I mean, I don't really talk about it. I just be about it. That sounded so corny, but
It is what it is.
I don't really talk about myself. I like to move in the shadows. I like to be quiet. They don't let me be quiet. So
She like Champ.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Champ
Hold
just
up.
come around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Champ
Like
sit in the
nobody.
cut. She don't say
Yeah,
much.
nothing.
You know what I'm saying? That's what Suplex send me on. But you gonna fuck around and get folded. You fuck
find
around.
out.
with
Hey,
Suplex.
Find
So
out.
I'm saying, once I get started, there's no stopping though. So
Hey,
Soon as she raise up, you get raised up. Pause.
Regulator.
hey, let them know about that bacon though.
I'm the youngest one here though.
Hey.
Damn.
Oh, come on now.
She just called us
we
old.
all young.
Land before
Bye,
time
hi,
ass
baby.
nigga.
Dinosaur.
Look at your birth certificate says expired.
Damn.
No, I'm playing.
Oh, shit.
God damn, no, my shit say colors on it. You know what I'm
Colors
saying?
is
What?
crazy.
My shit was on the napkin, nigga.
Got the 7, man. On the God hour, man.
But I know,
Carved into a rock.
I know Mandini,
Right,
you
right out
know.
the stone.
I know Mandini, this nigga had some wild ass topics he
Oh,
wanted to
so-
talk about. So we
yeah,
might as
so-
well get them shits out the way.
Jump into the first one. Obviously, it's like a very fucking popular topic, but 100 man versus 1 fucking gorilla.
Sorry.
Ain't happening,
Hey, it's
bro.
been real, y'all.
That
I'm
shit. That shit, cause I'm
That's how that
trying
nigga left the show a couple weeks ago.
to fathom for real. Pick back up, nigga. Like I'm trying to fathom in my head, like. Nigga say,
I hear
oh,
one more thing
there's gonna
about
be
this,
some
bro.
sacrifices. The first punch is knocking at least 15 niggas out.
Like if y'all
Like,
come
so
at him
they-
together and he get one good swing,
Yeah.
you know.
So that nigga beat his chest, nigga, it's over. Like,
First-
I don't know.
tears
Like, we're
kicks
just
in.
talking like, because I don't actually know what it is. I just saw it and I thought it was stupid.
So they think
Like
100
bare
niggas-
hands
yeah,
with weapons.
Yeah, bare hands. They think 100
100
niggas.
But like
beat the
100
shit out
like
of
people that know how to fight, or just like
No.
100 random dudes.
random niggas.
From the randoms.
So we could have like some Steve Urkels up in there
Yeah.
that don't know nothing about Jack.
Yeah.
Attacking one
Yeah.
big ass gorilla.
Yeah.
And they thinking shit.
See,
like,
Raven
they gonna
knows.
get
This is
motherfucker.
where I knew it ain't happening.
It's
This
First
nigga can bench 4,000
Yeah.
pounds.
First nigga
have
head
you
he
seen
popped.
the
everybody.
and especially when we're talking about a silverback.
Oh,
He He beat. As I said, first nigga back, he beat on. They be like, oh shit, I don't know.
Because
as soon as he hit you with this right here and showed him fangs that they got for
he gonna bite
it's
him.
over with.
What's up?
Because even if
What's up?
He's eating y'all like the Mario mushrooms.
Yeah, hey,
and
for real. We get bigger and shit, nigga. Chest, I'm like, hell.
Because even if all 100 niggas
shit.
came and just rushed the gorilla,
you're not doing that much damage.
all he got to do
anyway.
is grab you. Nigga, your whole arm coming off.
Yeah.
Like,
Facts.
He's decapitating niggas.
It's not
And they
happening.
fast. They not
Imagine
slow.
if he accidentally like fell on somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
Dead.
They fast. It's a quick hit.
Like,
He moves ready. So while you throwing them little ass punches,
he could throw somebody
niggas tryna-
at 4 people.
niggas trying
Like,
to throw some body punches on the
somebody
gorilla.
grabbing niggas by their legs and just swinging them
Yeah.
around. Like,
Swing like,
It's over
man,
with.
get the fuck out of here.
No.
Now I will say this:
I think that's kind of stupid.
if you get, because I mean, Moose talking about this joint. If you get some ancient niggas, like 100
Like
of
some
them
cavemen?
versus that gorilla,
Caveman,
Some
yeah.
then fuck that
Neanderthals?
motherfucker up. But to be fair, it would probably have to be a gorilla from their time, which them J joints was different. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I don't
if
know,
you can get a
nigga.
bunch of them ancient niggas, you know what I'm saying,
I
to
don't
go
know.
against a gorilla, they might can figure it out. But they probably had spears and
I
shit.
don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying? You ain't got no weapons.
I don't know. How
It's
about
all
y'all in
fists.
the comment tell us? Y'all think 100 niggas can take a gorilla? Because I don't.
And don't
Please.
try and be
Yeah.
like, if it's 100 bodybuilders, if it's 100, no, 100 random ass people.
Even
Everybody
if
wanna
it's
be
100
tough.
bodybuilders.
Everybody
I
want
don't
to be
know,
tough.
like if there's like, I don't know. See, I don't know, because at the end of the day, 100 people is a lot of people.
You not stronger
But-
than that gorilla.
Also, what kind of gorilla? If it is a silverback, y'all
Oh, that's a silverback.
You not.
stop.
Now I can see if it was like a orangutan or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Them things are scary.
baboon
They
and shit.
smart.
Yeah,
as
you know what I'm
Orangutans
saying?
different.
Nigga, we'll demolish
There's
that
a
nigga and cook that
chimpanzee.
nigga,
Yeah,
man.
facts.
It's
You know what I'm
wild.
saying?
Yeah,
But
little chimp.
Them
Them
things are
niggas,
crazy
they'll
though.
get a couple motherfuckers, but
Right.
you can
Yeah,
get
that's
the
when you
chimp.
gotta
Soon as
change
they
it like
grab him up,
15
he good.
chimpanzees versus 100 dude. Yeah, the 100 people are losing, but like,
Yeah, you know
Them
what I'm
chimps
saying?
get busy, bro.
Telling you,
Them
it ain't
motherfuckers,
happening.
bro.
bro.
I don't know what kind of shit y'all smoking.
Now,
It
leave
ain't
them
happening.
alone, nigga.
Don't they go into like a certain mode of like, it's like not heat, but they do get into like this mode where they just
Yeah.
like borderline see red type of thing.
Yeah, them niggas
Yeah.
go
And
crazy.
then they
You seen
just-
Planet of the
Niggas
Apes?
ain't- That nigga, what? Caesar, man. The
Yeah.
motherfucking leader.
Them niggas took over the planet.
That nigga, they got a new one coming up.
We got billions of niggas on the
Man,
planet.
shout out to Caesar.
Them
man.
niggas took that shit over. It wasn't billions,
Shout out
millions
to
of them
Caesar.
niggas.
Caesar, he was a leader, man. He held the shit
You know
down.
what I
He
mean?
five movies, man. Hell yeah. Caesar was that. Caesar was that dude, man.
Yeah, no, it ain't happening, bro.
It's the only monkey I fuck with.
I don't
Man,
care.
well,
I don't know what type of time it is.
Mighty Joe Young too. Man.
Stop smoking that Zaza. Cause
Yeah,
that shit got y'all
yeah.
minds fucked up. That booger, sugar, whatever drugs
Yeah,
y'all
niggas
niggas on
tripping.
thinking that shit gonna
Hit
happen.
him with that booger sugar.
And then gonna pop somebody's head open and y'all gonna be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm having second thoughts.
Hey, I'ma watch,
Stop
No,
sipping that
sir.
lean.
but I'm not participating.
Me.
Not without no weapons. Now if we had weapons, oh
That's
yeah,
different.
it's a
That's
wrap.
completely different. Also depends on the weapon. But like also I just like
Even if niggas had knives,
y'all need to go outside because when are we even coming up with these questions?
Yes. Yep.
cause them niggas are sitting at home high,
Bored as hell.
and just thinking
Yeah.
about shit.
Right.
Like,
Bro,
shit,
I
I
think I
wonder.
could take like 7
I
liters.
wonder.
We won't go too far.
Anyways, next question.
Well, I mean, one thing about the show Suplex City, you know, we don't really set up no topics, but this
No.
nigga be in our chat with some wild ass shit. Oh, we gotta talk about this. Like this nigga want to
So
talk.
you're the dude that be at home high thinking about
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
pretty
You're one
much.
of the people that be coming up with that.
Nah,
funny
That's why I said we won't go
versus
too
one girl
far.
with
We
me.
won't go too far.
Nah, cause
right?
this next one this nigga got
Which
is
one?
fucking wild. When that nigga was throwing the shit at the gym. yeah. Nigga
I'm
talking.
sorry. Run it back. What?
Oh, funny shit.
Literally.
Video.
No, I'm playing.
That was at the gym. Dude was doing the set. He ran up on the other dude. Right, doing the set. Now motherfuckers try to pull people short down. Homo shit. But they pull people short down. He ran back. Dude put his shit up, tried to go fight. Dude had his hand in his ass.
Oh, I thought that was a grocery store. I saw the video. I just
No,
see
that
like
was
this dude in
the
his shorts,
gym.
and he wiped it on his face.
No,
He threw a brick.
Dude rushed him.
He threw a
Oh,
brick.
you guys didn't see the video? There was a dude
No.
who wiped it on himself to get people to stop messing with him.
Nah, this
this
motherfucker
was
threw
at the
a brick.
gym. He had his hand in his ass. Dude rushed him. He took it out.
He was on that gorilla shit. But
it on.
it was
hold
a
on.
brick.
It's lucky a superpower
That shit
to be,
was like
able
stuck.
to poop on
That shit was like he
command,
had to have had that shit sitting there.
well, you
prior
know,
to
I'm
the
waiting for
toilet.
this.
Well, he said, I'm waiting to get this shit out.
Well, you know how
Nigga,
niggas be, so you know how niggas be on their little, I don't know what it's called because I ain't in the gym like that, but they be taking these like protein shakes. I forgot what
Oh,
they
the
call.
supplements?
Well, it's a
Nigga down
certain
them
one.
roids, nigga, we keep it real.
It's a
Nigga
certain
them
one them
shots.
niggas be drinking.
The
where-
pre-workout?
Yeah, the pre-workout. There it is.
Yeah, them caffeine shits be hitting different.
Yeah, that's what that nigga was on. That's why he was.
Yeah,
able to
no, I
sit
don't
up
take
the man.
pre-workout anymore.
Cause I just found that out. I said it make a nigga like, why would you want to be in the gym, nigga, about to boo boo?
Well,
Yeah,
it's not like
creatine
you.
and
That's
shit.
not the intention.
And that shit run through their tummy, man. That's
But
it. And you burning that
sometimes you
shit,
be
you
giving you
working
that
out.
extra, you
Yeah,
know.
no,
Yeah,
anybody that
NPR.
worked out, no, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit gonna come right
I
up
don't
your
That
know
shit
ass.
running straight through you.
If you don't want to do pre-workout, you can actually eat raw ginger. There's that. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Healthy fact.
We know a little bit of shit over here.
A little
you
bit,
know
a
what
little
I'm saying?
bit.
We got a little bit of knowledge. You know, not much at all.
Ain't the brightest light bulb, but we got a little shine.
Yeah, shine bright
You know what
like
I'm
a diamond.
Deep.
But we like Cuban zirconia right now. You know?
Yeah.
Cause we ain't got no followers. Well, we got 105. Yeah, I'm
Nah, hey,
No, we
shit,
got-
shout
we
out
got-
to all of them. Shout out
we
to
got
all of
at
them,
least-
man.
We got at least be a little diamond in the Congo. We can't be Cubans on the Coney. That shit fake.
Oh, we in Sierra
Fake,
Leone.
man.
Oh,
Y'all stay
hold
hard.
on.
Like-
Hey, says Mr. Wearing Gold.
Yeah, we can be
We
in
can go
Sierra
to bed.
Leone, you know what I'm saying? A little stone just ain't been polished yet, you know what I'm saying? We on the way though.
Oh, you
Diamond
talking
in the
about
rough.
that
Yeah,
Swarovski
in the
stuff?
rough, we on the way.
Lab grown diamonds.
Nah, we a
ain't
diamond in the
lab.
rough. We
the
a
real
diamond in the
deal.
rough.
We in
We
the
was in
lab.
the river. We in the river, you know, you gotta,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
That's where my middle name is from.
Word?
Yeah. I ain't gonna tell y'all my middle name, but that's where it's from.
Be off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just know you will get folded.
Yeah.
And speaking of folding, since we on that topic, you know what I'm saying? What you tell these niggas how you be folding niggas, man?
So first, you gotta.
Is it one leg or two?
You know, you wearing a hat. Actually, come here.
I
Then
ain't
you wearing a
trying
hat,
to be
turn that
folded.
shit around.
I
It's
ain't trying to
fucking.
fuck.
I ain't trying to get, I do the
Wrap it,
folding.
yeah,
I ain't getting folded.
Yeah, you can't get folded, man.
I got big hands, so I can just palm a nigga's head. No.
No.
Mom and Dad, if you ever. This
Yeah,
is a
Dr.
whole
J here,
joke.
too.
I'm not doing
He
it.
said allegedly.
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 Allegations I will never be beating because I don't know how to let a joke go.
It's
But
That's it.
no, that came from something I told these niggas in confidence.
Bad
You know,
timing,
when
my
that
back be
happens-
hurting right now.
It just gets shared with the world. But yeah, no, it was
If
one
you
time.
know,
I'm
you
not
know.
going into details, and I don't be doing that.
If you know, you know. Allegation.
Jackhammer.
I'm a child of God.
If I wasn't a Christian.
Wow. Beat your ass and hide the Bible of God.
Hey, speaking of Kendrick, since she brought Kendrick up, hey, that nigga killing this show, man. Hey, shout out to Kendrick, shout out to SZA. Them niggas is doing world record numbers.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for all the OVOs, OV hoes
Yeah.
out there, you know, trying to steal the shine from my nigga Kendrick, man. Y'all niggas need to sit down and be humble.
Say Drake.
That boy jumped out with a record, man.
Yeah, that
Who?
shit was fire.
Drake.
Yeah.
He came out with
Baby
that No Kid
girl.
joint. Yeah, that joint.
That nigga didn't even write that.
Of course not.
Hey, there's one song he had
He a
to have
pop
written
star,
because that
so-
shit was trash.
Nah.
That
He a
song
pop
is
star,
so.
so you-
Well, no, see,
I take that back.
so Drake, that nigga was writing in the beginning when he was with his mixtape shit. That mixtape with him and
Yeah.
Lil Wayne when it first
I think
came
he
Except when he
is a
did that So
talented
Far
person.
Gone.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one. He wrote
yeah.
that.
I think he could be a very
Yeah.
talented person, but like ever since there was like one interview. I only saw this because of the whole Kendrick versus Drake thing. But he was like talking about how he feels like he needs to work 10 times harder because he shouldn't have said this. He was like, my blackest of friends. Like he was talking about how like they could do something and
What
they
is
get
it?
the props for it, but because he's constantly having to prove himself in multiple avenues, he's never really getting the props that he deserves, and he has to work way harder to get that.
He getting
I mean,
the
but is it
Yeah,
really?
he gets the props, but he was saying like basically he has to put in way more effort
But is it-
because of who.
Is it
he
working
and
hard
how he
though?
represents.
If you
That's
got
because-
somebody else writing your
That's
shit.
because the nigga be switching up who he
Well,
is.
I'm not talking on all that. I'm just saying like that was his perspective.
What you gotta think? It's only because he's doing it to himself. This nigga's switching up who he is
Yeah,
every
no, he
coast he go
definitely.
to.
He's a great actor.
And that's what I'm saying. That nigga cosplaying everywhere you go. When he in Atlanta, he doing that shit. He got the slang.
Like Drake me.
He was on the West Coast. He was on that slang. When that nigga was in he was doing UK slang. Nigga went Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got an album.
He got to chill out with that.
What do you
They got
call it?
house
What do you
albums.
call
He
them?
got
Vulture cultures?
Yeah,
Culture
Culture Vulture.
Vulture.
Culture vulture.
Bottom
I said
bottom.
backwards. All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, cause your back hurt, nigga.
Like talented, but
You
you know,
hungry, cuz?
yeah, Kendrick, yeah.
You can't have no cheese, no chocolate around this nigga. That's why I ain't telling him what I got in the kitchen. Cause ain't nobody gonna get nothing.
That's
Good to know your friends.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
They
slide,
know.
I'll slide you some
Yep.
coins for the
They know.
candy.
They know.
They know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? The viewers that's been watching us from day one, you know how this nigga is. Don't leave your snacks around him. You gonna eat
Over.
this.
Oh, food.
It was
Oh,
called
food.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga be demolishing
Over.
shit. It don't make no goddamn sense, man.
There's no limit.
Uh,
No.
Sergeant
Nah,
motherfucking tank.
yeah, but for the people that's been watching, man, you know what I'm saying? We finally got us a logo. You know, we got some merch
Yeah.
dropping.
Fire.
Long time
too.
coming, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Badass logo.
Be on the lookout for that song.
yeah. We just need some support. You know, if y'all want the show to get better, we just need some more support. That's all.
Yeah.
You
Little
know
bit
what I
of
mean?
this, little bit
Give
of
it to me,
this.
baby. Pause.
Hey.
Yeah, we finna be up. Yeah, we currently, you know what I'm saying? We on our Nipsey Hustle shit, so we gonna need our subscribers to be proud to pay.
Last time that I checked. No, I'm
You
sorry.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
hilarious.
Rest in peace, my man Nipsey
Yeah,
Hustle.
RIP,
Alright.
man.
You know,
My dad's a huge Nipsey Hustle.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody-
since way
everybody
back,
should
but,
be.
like,
everybody was sleep on Nipsey until he
Hey,
died.
you know what's crazy
I'm
though?
saying?
You know what's crazy? Not only that he was an artist, but his bloodline is ancient bloodline.
Yeah,
He's actually ancient bloodline.
Yeah.
Like,
I won't be knowing
Yeah.
yeah, he from Africa. You know what I'm saying? And they just opened a Marathon Burger. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, at the original Johnny Rockets location. So, you know, if y'all tapped in LA, man, go check out the Marathon Burger. This is a shameless plug. We just got love because the marathon continues. So, next time I'm in the town, I'm going over there.
It's
I'm
going
getting me a
down.
burger because them motherfuckers look slapping too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers look good in them motherfuckers. And you might see Black Sam
Everybody
up
want
in
to
there.
put me on shit when I gotta go.
That's what's up.
Well, I mean, you
Yeah.
moving and grooving, so you know you
Yeah,
might be
you
in
might
LA
get
before.
that
I
eye.
do.
hey, but hold on. You can't hold back though. You gotta let them know about your pastries and you know how you get down
you
in
know
the
what I'm
kitchen
saying?
too.
Chef Simi, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
The legend is here.
Hi.
Yeah.
The cheesecake
Yeah.
that we and strawberry shortcake that we discussed
Yo.
last week from these hands right here. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Gifted.
Bam.
No, play.
That motherfucker was good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's how she know if the buns are right. You know what I'm saying? She baking by her hand herself.
I be testing for the the pushback and all that. I'm sorry. Let me stop.
She
That's
gonna,
actually how you check though.
That's his
Anyway.
she gonna fold you niggas like she fold that dough.
No, but ladies, how you doing?
There you go.
Fold.
There you go. The real shout out.
Folding niggas, but never ask if I want to get folded.
Nope.
He said no.
Hey,
Fold,
anybody out there?
fold, ho, send me on the
Oh,
scene.
it's crazy. Just for
Damn.
y'all, I've been very abstinent. Fuck yeah.
It's abstinent, you know what I'm saying? That's allegedly.
Child of the Lord.
I've been celibate, but I'm about to start selling a bit.
Yeah. Just like Red. Just like Red.
Nah, Ray don't
Yeah.
sell it. Ray don't sell it.
Yeah.
My shit, like Kendrick said,
Nah.
this dick ain't free. Okay, you gotta
That's
pay
a
for that.
Well, hold on.
hilarious.
So do y'all care if people say celibacy versus abstinence?
Ain't it the same
Same
shit?
shit.
Well, people. So I was
Tomato,
saying
tomato, right?
I've been celibate. People have been saying like you can't say that because celibate means that you've never, and then abstinence is you're abstaining from it. Like you have done it, but you're abstaining from it. I'm like, look, for as long as I've been, like I might as well be.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
Same shit pretty much.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
me.
Abstinence,
Damn, like I said,
celibacy.
you celibate, you abstinent, you ain't
Takes
fucking.
you to the same place.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't fucking.
You know what I'm saying?
So
You know what I
My
mean?
choice.
That's the beauty of it.
The market
But
fucked
yeah,
up.
no real shit. And you saving your purity because, like, I said, you don't want them spirits on you, man. So a lot of evil spirits out here.
I'm so grateful my parents taught me
dangerous
that
ass spirits,
because no, can't have all
So they
that.
can't wait to grab your
Hey,
ass.
shout out
No
to all
nasty
the parents who
spirits,
been
no
giving them
STDs,
wise
no
advice. You feel
children.
me?
None of that.
Hey,
Good.
like I tell people, you don't want kids, don't fuck.
Yeah, for
You know what
real.
I'm saying?
Well, I got that in the bag.
If you do, wrap it up.
Even then,
And that don't
Don't be
always,
silly,
you know what
cover
I'm
your
saying?
willy.
because if you don't, I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, that motherfucker will bust. Like you bust that nut, it's gonna
It's
bust.
gonna bust on you.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
stick to winning.
Nine-
That sounds
9 months later, well,
What I'm gonna do?
you crying, the baby crying.
Everybody,
Everybody
crying.
crying.
Everybody that motherfucker crying, man.
Yeah.
She shit herself. He shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn.
Nah, good off that.
man,
Good off
that's
that.
hilarious.
Yeah, you know, but if you having kids out there, you know, take care of them motherfuckers.
Enjoy
Yeah,
your
absolutely.
blessings.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they
Be a good
blessings.
parent. It's not their fault you chose to have them.
And if you just had a baby, hey, shout out to you. Congratulations.
Take care of yourself.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. My sister-in-law just had my niece. So.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Shout out.
Restore that body.
Hey,
Right.
shout out
It's a lot.
to shout out to
Yeah.
Angel's mom, man. Angel, I mean, shout out to your mom. It's her birthday today.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I'm
Happy
saying?
birthday to mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Mother's Day
Cheers.
coming up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Speaking of holidays,
Man, why you gotta bring that up?
I love it on a sandwich.
Nah.
I'm sorry.
double entendre, nigga.
Oh shit, you ain't get that one
It's
yet.
so stupid.
And when you watch the episode again, it'll come back to you.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta run it back, catch up, nigga.
Yep.
But speaking
Good
of
on eggs, too.
holidays,
Sorry, go ahead.
how y'all niggas feel about all these fucking random ass holidays they
I don't
create?
celebrate holidays anyway.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe them either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't.
It's
I
not
don't
even
be- I
really
don't
like
be
a
into 'em.
belief for me. My parents, like, it was just
They
an
don't hit
excuse
the
for us
same.
to all take off work and go do something.
Yeah.
It was never like,
It ain't no
oh,
big-
Thanksgiving
and to spend
is
money, you
coming
gotta
up.
think and to spend money.
Yeah.
That's one of the most, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying,
we don't be
wealthiest
doing that.
times of the year. Oh, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, put these shits right here because they about to spend
But
all
see,
this
Hold
But
on,
see,
hold
now
on,
they
hold
got-
on,
I have
hold
a
on.
lot of
I got a
siblings.
question. I got
What's
a
up?
question. Y'all don't believe that, these holidays are more based for the kids than for the adults?
Nah, it's
We
money.
So,
do
you
stuff
gotta
for the
think, like-
kids, but we don't. We let them know, no, there's no Santa.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
nigga's
no.
not coming up
Well,
in
they
here.
learn
Right.
they learn that as they
Look,
get
look at it
older.
like this too, little boy, right?
But at the same time, you
Remember-
gotta keep the
remember
spirit
when you
for
was
the
a
child,
kid?
though.
Nah,
Do
you
you
can't
remember
be
when you-
misleading
remember when
these
you was a
niggas,
kid,
man.
though?
There's still
Well, and some,
joy in
yeah,
things. You know, not
actually
every
that
country
right there. Maybe
celebrates.
that's what I should have
Everybody
said.
don't do that.
They
The
still have
joy,
joy
yeah,
in
the joy in
Like,
it.
like,
You know what I
I think
mean?
like Muslims,
Because
like, they
too,
don't do
you
that
can't
shit.
keep them
Yeah.
on based on a lie that's not there, right?
Right.
But like you said,
But no.
it's true. It is
Lover
the
boy, when you
joy,
was-
pretty
remember
much.
Yeah, we
when you
still
was a
make sure
kid
they
and you
have
had
fun.
holidays and shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, like I can remember my childhood, like that's back when that shit was fun. I guess you could just say
Exactly.
it was a different time. Maybe a nigga was just young. I don't know, but it felt different.
I'ma
Them
tell
shits
you-
don't feel the same.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I almost taught the kids yesterday, nigga, that Santa ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
they
was-
know.
Oh, my
Yeah,
kids know
yeah.
that though. My
No,
kids
my
know
kids
that.
know,
I
man.
tell my
Because we
kids,
just
I
had
got
to-
this for you.
we just
We
had
go
the
on, like,
tooth fairy
family
come
trips.
around.
They
You know
ain't
what I'm
missing out
saying?
on nothing.
Like
They
we
still
just
get presents.
we just had the tooth fairy come around.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And then they was talking about Santa, and I was like, they was like, did Santa come here? I said, well, did you see his name on the presents? They was like, no, they had your name on it. I said, exactly. Nigga, I'm Santa.
Yep.
And
Merry
then,
Christmas.
and they was like, but
Papa Santa.
yeah, but they was like, but we know Santa real. How you know Santa real and you ain't never seen him?
Exactly. Man.
Well,
Then
no,
we
because
had
what
that-
if
then
they
we
hit you
talk
with that?
about
How
that
you
on
know
the-
God's real?
Then we
You
talk
never
about that
seen
shit on the episode.
Kids
I
be
know what I'm
smart.
saying.
No, I
They
told
believe
him,
in
I
Santa.
said, what you need to say is you heard him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You ain't seen him yet.
Like that type of shit. You can't be selling them false hopes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cause they're gonna be crushed at some point in the motherfucking day.
You
They're
lied
gonna
to
be
me.
crushed. And you just setting them up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just imagine how you would feel going your whole life thinking some shit was true. And then nigga, you get older and then they be like, oh no, nigga,
Nah,
that
hold
ain't
on,
true.
because there is a bunch of motherfuckers out there, and men and women.
I did have experiences like that.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Who go through it on a daily basis, man.
Yeah, like that shit don't feel good at all.
Nah,
You know what I mean? Like,
they still be doing that shit.
like,
I know moms wasn't even moms. No,
but like the
I'm
holidays
Yo,
I'm
that
talking
shit
about.
dangerous.
joking.
though.
That's a joke.
I ain't
But
gonna
like the
lie.
holidays-
For the people that's dealing with
I
that
come
though,
from a
that
very
shit's wild.
sane. Well, I don't
You
know
said
what I'm saying.
finding out moms
I know
and
my parents.
moms. Man. God,
Still together.
damn.
They're in love. Whatever.
Go on
Anyways.
tomorrow.
But no, like the holidays I was talking about is like they got National Ice Cream Day, National
Oh,
Hamburger
nah,
Day,
ain't that about
National
National
Glizzy
Girlfriend
Day.
Day.
You know what I'm
That shit
saying?
crazy.
That's crazy.
Nigga, I thought Girlfriend Day was Valentine's Day. Shit. Now,
But see,
now,
but
That's
see,
not
but
just
see,
now we got
that's
like 4 holidays for nigga for the same shit.
that's
Japan
social
actually
media though. That's
separated
social
into different
media.
things.
That's what
Yeah.
social
So it's
media
like one for
is.
the girls,
Yeah.
one for the
Yeah.
boys,
Yeah.
and then one for like the couple to do something together.
So I guess we can we
It's like
call
White Day
that
or
social
something.
media holiday?
Nah, nigga, it's capitalism, man.
Yeah, it's
National
all
Dog
about
Day.
money.
Yeah, that's true.
You
I mean,
spending money.
you still, yeah. At the end of the day, you still
No
you
matter
still
what
spending
you
that
do,
money.
your
Yeah,
ass is
yeah.
spending money like, the
Regardless,
whole time,
yeah.
regardless.
That's why
I only
they.
get my
They get
bread.
rich.
That's why, because when I was growing up,
Oh.
nigga, there was like what, 8 major holidays,
Mhm.
8 national holidays.
Ain't
Now,
no.
nigga, now it's a holiday every day, man.
Yeah.
I bet
Nigga,
you.
nigga, I couldn't tell you what President's Day is right now.
Hey, you can Google it right now
No,
and be like,
no,
nigga, what's the holiday today? And they done came up with something.
Oh yeah,
Nigga, National Black Eye Day.
astronaut
You know
day,
what I'm
like
saying?
nigga, yeah.
Like,
What nigga?
You know, National Black Eye Day. You know what I'm saying?
Reading day, everybody get a
Read them
book.
and weed.
Yeah.
Suplex day.
Yeah.
Is there suplex day?
I bet you they got a National Wrestling Day, nigga. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah,
I bet you they
wrestling
do.
day.
I'm trying to find out. No, I'm playing.
Not
That's
me.
fucking
I'm telling you, I
hilarious.
do the folding, nigga.
Exactly.
I ain't,
Yeah, we'll see.
you ain't folding me, nigga. I
Oh,
fold
no.
clothes.
She said, "We'll see."
Nah, you ain't
That's
folding me.
fucking
I'm
hilarious.
telling you.
He said pie out. That shit is
You can
hilarious.
try, but like
I don't try, baby. I succeed.
like I said last
Hey.
episode,
Have you seen
did
her
you
fucking
say?
flex?
she ain't seen
Hey.
me flex. Shit, she ain't seen me flex. She don't know what's under this big ass shirt. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it fool ya. I told you, nigga. Like I said last episode, try Jesus, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No try.
Hallelujah.
That nigga said, I'm not getting folded.
Amen.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
because we do the folding around here. You
We
know what I'm
don't fold at
saying?
all.
I'll put your ass in a half Nelson real quick. Fuck out of here.
Cobra clutch. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
and if you know, bring some fucking fish, some fish and chicken.
Fish and chips.
You know what I'm
Nigga, what
saying?
you talking about?
Nah,
No.
Remember
See,
I was-
that's why I said if you know,
Yo, that
if
shit
you
is fucking
know,
hilarious.
yeah, fish and chicken.
So remember I was telling you all the shit I've been through since I've been in Phoenix?
Right.
And I told you I almost went to jail the day before I got my first apartment out
Right.
here. Yeah, it was over fish and chicken. And if you want,
That's some
we ain't gonna go through it. We ain't gonna go through the
Hey,
Yeah, I know.
hey, hold on.
Niggas
And besides that, what position did you
I
have?
was fighting over Popeyes.
In a fucking chokehold?
Nah, I put her in a headlock.
A headlock. He had her in a headlock.
They had to fry that
Put her
shit.
in a headlock. She wanted to be a man. So
Yeah,
you know
put
what I'm
her in
saying?
the
Don't
headlock.
run up on me.
For
So
everyone.
for all the ones-
Equal fights.
for all the ones who ain't heard the story, you know what I'm saying? You got to go back to our first couple.
Way
episodes,
back.
You know what I'm saying, to find that one.
Back in the town.
Yeah. Because I broke the whole story down.
Yeah.
Even the police was tripping. They
Yep.
was like, nigga, all this over chicken and fish? I was like, yeah.
Homies gotta eat. No, I'm playing.
I was like, yeah.
And at the end of the night, guess what they had?
Fried that shit up.
Yeah,
too.
we cooked that. Sure did. I almost went to jail for it. It was the best chicken and fish I had.
Look,
Hey,
meat.
homegirl whipped that shit up. Nigga, that was, I don't know what seasoning she used because we only had like 3 in the
Spit on it.
cabinet.
No, I'm playing.
That shit fucking hilarious.
when I
Spitting
tell
on the
you-
fried fish fry, that shit.
shit.
Spitting,
Matter of
on
fact,
the,
we-
spitting on the fish fries next level.
We finna have a fish fry in June. You know what I'm saying? Those
You
of
did
y'all,
say
She coming?
If you met
No, I
her,
don't
you
even-
know what she threw in
I
there.
don't even talk to neither one of them no more. You know, that's the cold part. But, you know, for those that y'all, you know, that know me in personal life and know me on social media, I ain't gonna throw my shit out there because it got half my government name on it. But if you know, I be fishing. And yeah, we finna turn the fuck up. We gonna do a fish fry. And we might fuck around and do the podcast the Fish Fry Day.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Because we gotta start giving y'all some behind the scenes shit. We
Exclusive.
gotta start, you know, showing y'all other than what we do sitting here at the desk. Cause
Yeah.
we live interesting lives around here. You know what I'm saying? We all got some shit going on.
most definitely.
Don't play.
You ain't folding.
No,
See how that
nobody
chair folded, nigga? Keep fucking around, you gonna be folded
Gonna be
just like that
folded up like
motherfucking
that
U
motherfucker.
line.
did. That shit hilarious.
Or like this table right here,
You know what I'm
nigga. You know, I'm good at folding shit.
Ankles
I'll fold you
overhead.
like one of the towels I got in the
kitchen.
up in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you sure will.
They call
you
me
know what I'm saying?
Suplex to me too.
How your ass slumped over there like,
She said suplex him.
you know what I'm saying?
That shit is hilarious.
You gonna catch the Holy Ghost? No.
Yeah, you got that. You gonna
Motherfucker
catch more than that?
shaking.
Keep fucking around.
And the motherfucker shaking.
Shot is what you gonna get.
Yeah, motherfucker.
No, sirree.
Shit, we some sharpshooters over here too.
Motherfucker
You
said,
know
go.
what I'm saying? You know
We
what
pull
I'm
out
saying?
the trio right here.
It ain't strong. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's
shit.
why I'm abstinence right now. Cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah, pull out game is
So
weak in
it's
the
strong,
motherfucker.
but I ain't have to. So I
You know what
guess
I'm
you
saying?
can
That's
say
why I
that
don't
shit.
park the car.
Yeah, I don't know what you talking about.
That's why I don't park the car in the garage.
Call your 7 kids right now.
He got
That's
about,
hilarious.
he got like 34 of them. Don't let him lie.
Not
Yeah,
even close.
they hitting something.
Not even
Ladies,
close.
y'all interested?
So you
Not
Family,
even close.
man.
Not even close.
Let me tell you like this: when we first started the podcast, every week this nigga had a birthday.
I swear to God, every week.
Every
Shout out
week.
to my baby boy.
Yeah.
It's his birthday today. I love you, baby. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, out of me, Bad Didi, and Worldwide, you put all our kids together, he got more than us. And I got 3.
Yeah, you can do the math.
Just cut it off.
Hey, what? Hell no. Hell no.
It sound like he need to do some folding up.
Hey,
Fold that
shit.
motherfucker up. Yeah.
Now,
Or
Yeah,
not
fold it
that
away.
shit.
never before the fuck.
I'm not talking about you,
Nah,
nigga. He's slow. Get him out the slow
Yeah,
lane.
slow lane. You in the
You know
slow
what I'm saying?
lane.
Get him out the slow lane. He need to catch up.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He need to catch up. We talking about getting tubes tied, nigga. They gotta
Yeah,
fold
you
them
gotta pack it
motherfuckers.
up, man. Snippy
You
snip.
know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
yeah, nah. Ain't no slipping.
You know I have to do something.
Clearly.
Nah.
You know.
Nah.
Condoms exist, right?
I mean, but see, that's the thing. And see, for all my people,
Hold up.
doing it if I can't feel it.
Nah. So
I
what,
mean, they
what
do
if
got
what if
some.
what
I'll
if
tell you
you
what.
what if you get with a partner and that person says, "Hey, I don't have kids. I want to have kids."
If you
So
don't
Was
have
that-
kids,
is
you
that
have an
all it
honest
takes?
conversation.
no. But what I'm saying is, if you snip and you get with that person,
You
is
can
that
always-
relationship gonna
Some
be
of
the
them
So
are
they
same?
can put it
merciful,
back
first of
together.
all. But second of all, you've done your due diligence. You've done you've given back to the community more than enough. I think we have enough
Hey,
Jorge's.
I'm a,
Hey, hold up.
Yeah.
My kids are fucking gorgeous and talented.
I didn't
We
say
ain't
that.
saying
No,
that.
that's what I'm saying. So I mean, the more I can put out there, shit, the more talented kids
But
I
all
can
I'm
put out
saying
You
there.
going for the record? You going for the record?
All I'm
bro?
gonna say is that, you know, next relationship I get in, you know what I'm saying, we strapping up.
Well, that's your,
We gonna
but
strap up.
that's your decision though.
You know, if she don't want to
Sorry,
give,
my community, that means something else.
No, but that's your, but hold on, but that's your decision. Just
Yeah,
like somebody,
over there,
hey,
in
just
the-
like somebody
in Alphabet
decided.
Mafia, yeah.
Hold on,
Ready,
just-
you gotta get ready.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
just
that's
like
crazy.
how you decide to not have kids, right? Or you don't want kids, or
Right.
not yet, right? But I come from a big family, so
That's why you got
yeah.
35
Hold on,
now.
no, but hold on,
Generational curse.
hold on. But that's I mean, if I don't want to go through that procedure, and I still have, you know, I find that partner who still, you know, wants to have kids. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna have more kids. You know what I mean?
Hey, I mean, I'm willing to have more.
That's
But
But,
then you also have to think of the quality of life for your children.
exactly.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Like-
that's I mean, life, right? It's,
I wanna
it's
have-
it's
How
life.
old are you, bro? If you have kids right now, think about it.
damn.
Like, let's be
Nah,
so
that's
for
straight
real.
to the
you know who
nitty-gritty,
DC
though. I
Young
like
Fly
that.
is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his parents was in his.
But yeah,
his
I mean, of course,
Don't
hold
you
on.
just-
Of course, there is an age limit, right? Of course, there is an age limit.
They parents
Of
was
course
like,
there is an
I
age
never
limit.
agree with that.
They
though.
parents was
Of course,
65
hey,
pulling up to the graduation.
But hold on, of course,
Older.
I'm gonna come to an age. I mean, I know, I mean, I can go back and remember my kids are crying at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and I'm waking up. I'm gonna reach a certain age where I can't do that. I mean, so yeah, I'm not gonna have.
Nah,
I'm
you
not.
gonna be- you gonna
I'm
be
not
like-
talking. I'm
That
not
nigga gonna
talking
be
about like.
Hugh Hefner, nigga.
I'm not talking about like
That nigga
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
at
like,
graduation
you know, I'm gonna be
walker.
like 50, 60
And they gonna
having
be on
kids
this
and
walker,
shit.
they gonna be like, is
I'm
that your
talking about
grandpa?
right now. Hold
All
on.
right, baby.
I'm talking about right now. I'm not talking about later on.
Nigga,
Is that
Yeah,
your
man.
grandpa? No, that's my dad.
Hey,
But it is what it is.
You're
I don't
not
give
my
I don't give a fuck.
you know what I'm
It is
saying?
what it is.
Yeah,
Nah, bro,
like
that's crazy.
Like my next relationship, yeah, we ain't taking no chances. I'm not just shooting clubs up and hoping everybody die.
No,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? No,
You gotta be cautious.
no.
Bro.
Where you put
Until
your seed.
until we both on the same page.
Be
Yeah.
cautious where you put your seed.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
moral of the story.
Yeah, cause see, all you can't.
Cautious who you open up.
But
Just
How about
because
that?
it's
So
so
hold on. So the issue is that I just have too many.
Give it to
No.
a little
No,
boy.
there's so many issues when it comes to
Yeah, just because. Tell you what, that's hilarious.
if I
as fuck,
love a
Sammy.
boy, wop 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 wop.
Just because it's soap, don't mean you leave your kids
Oh,
floating.
but see, look, I'm gonna drop a gem right now. I'm gonna drop a gem. I'm gonna give y'all some bars right now. So it's just like if you want to, all my people that's in planting plants. And what are they called? I know you know. What are they called? The
Nah,
niggas
niggas
that
that are
be
in
farming.
plants.
You know what I'm
From
saying?
agriculture?
agriculture.
Yeah, the agriculture niggas. So all my niggas in
Well, it
agriculture.
depends. Well, yeah. Go
Hey,
ahead.
hold
I'm
on,
not
hold
gonna
on, hold
say
on,
that
hold
right
on.
now. Go
Before you
ahead.
say anything, I just want say thank you for not turning around this way and asking that question.
I mean, no shit. You know what I mean? Nobody knows, man. But anyway, like just like in the agriculture world, right? You can't plant the seeds everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, the soil ain't, it might not
Ain't
be the
meant to
right
be.
soil,
Yeah.
shit like that. It's the same with us. And see, like as we go through life, you start realizing that us as humans, we just replicate what the world has already given us.
I mean,
No, so it's
built
like,
different. No.
so no, but that's what I'm saying. So like by making those choices, like you saying, not trying to spread your seeds everywhere,
Yeah.
because you're gonna have some bad seeds. You're gonna have some that's not gonna be as great because of the soil
Right.
that it's in.
Right.
So it's like you have to take those precautions. You have to make sure, okay, do I got the right soil? Do I got the right fucking not chemicals, but the right nutrients to make this shit grow and to prosper, not just grow for a little bit and then die off. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
you have to take that time to get to know your partner before you even indulge. Because I'm gonna tell you like
You're
this.
so quick to get to know what their partner is like, but not really get to
Exactly.
know their partner.
Nah,
Everybody
that's what I'm
quick to get naked.
The thing
Right.
is,
And like, oh, I'm in love. No,
but
you're
that's
in lust.
and people being that
Yeah.
and then
Right.
you gotta think that's that honeymoon phase. Them
That
first
too.
couple months is
I would've
everything
never
peachy
thought.
that you don't really because you never paid attention. The motherfucker always had it there.
They say you don't
what do they
know.
call it? The rose-colored lenses or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, they
Well,
said you don't really
never-
know a nigga until you live with him.
Real shit.
Not only that, but even though you still
But
you can
thing
spend
is,
so
you
many
never-
so many
so
years
many
with
years
one
and
person
never know.
and yet you still won't
You
find out
never
who
know
they are.
because thing is, you got like you said, we're humans, right? So in a sense, we should be constantly evolving and growing. So yeah, you still kind of got your same morals, your same values, the shit you stand on. Like some shit might tweak, some shit might change, but you constantly growing. So that's the same thing you're doing in a relationship with the person you with. So yeah, year 7 ain't gonna be like year 2. Like this motherfucker, maybe she cut her hair a little shorter. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she went and got the extension joints. Maybe she in this era versus like. You gotta constantly like figure out ways to make that shit fun.
Yeah,
Who you with.
like Kendrick said, when the shit hit the fan, is you still a fan? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I
You
mean?
gotta figure out ways to make
Lord.
that shit work.
That's how we coming nowadays, man. Cause I know we be joking and that shit all on the podcast, but we gotta start giving these niggas some game, man.
Yeah.
No, always.
Cause the original purpose of Nobody Knows and the reason why we call it Nobody Knows is because nobody really knows what people have to offer.
Hey, not only that, but right now that we get into that, that you got into that, my bad. All the men out there right now that have sons that are teenagers, show them how to be man. Show them how to work. Show them the basics. So when they get a job, they don't cry about how much they have to work or why they have to do this or why they have to do that. Just show them how to work so like that they know that when they show up somewhere, they can show up, show out, go home and feel good about themselves that they actually put in and hey,
Can
you know what?
accomplish something.
Yeah.
Well,
there
we
you
even
go.
got to talk about the men who have girls as children, because you got to show them what an actual man is, so they don't end up in no
Yeah,
bullshit.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know
And we
what I'm
won't go
saying?
too far because I just had that conversation with my 19-year-old, and she came up to me and she told me about her first boyfriends, and sorry, not to throw my.
Oh, so you gotta go out.
Yeah.
You gotta go to human folding, nigga.
No. That's the
Yeah.
thing though. That's the thing though. That you know what? She told me about him, and
Have
when
you
we
met
got
him?
when we got to talk to him, when me and her got together, and, and we were talking, it didn't really work out. But that's the thing though, right? That my baby girl was smart enough to know that, hey, yeah, this you might be, like you said, the outer shell might look nice and everything, but inside it just doesn't feel right, and it wasn't right. And she was like, you know what, Dad, I felt like I made the right decision, even though it hurts.
Yeah.
I said, you know what, that's what you're supposed to do. When people come in, they walk out, and some stay and some don't. But you gotta know which one are the ones that are worth keeping and which ones are not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You
Because
used to
some
have
are
those
gonna use you.
uncomfortable
Well, shit, he laid something
conversations.
down for you.
Bar.
I hate that.
Take
When people don't
heed,
want to have
motherfucker.
conversations, and now this whole situationship is so stupid. It's nothing but people being cowards.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
all it is.
Right.
And it's like, oh, I'm gonna no talk about it, and then you don't want to get your feelings hurt. Now you out here. Why are you talking to other girls? Why are you talking to other dudes? Well, we were never anything.
Yeah.
Well, I thought. Well, we never had the conversation.
That's
So
that's why I tell niggas. Once you start fucking, it becomes a sticky situation. That's a double entendre, nigga.
Cause you gotta figure out what it is.
You know
Because
what I
in
mean?
your mind, you thinking, yeah, I'm just, what I'm saying, I'm messing with Shawty, but in her mind, it's something. So, figure that
fact.
shit out, man.
sometimes it's vice versa.
True.
Yeah,
A lot of times
yeah,
for it been
yeah.
the dude's mind, he thinking it's something.
Hey, just like there is men,
Like-
there's women.
Not
Sometimes,
to put y'all under the bus, but
No.
some of y'all like to
It's
be like,
real,
oh,
though.
I'm not emotional. No.
No, that's emotionally
You guys are a different
unstable.
kind of
No,
emotional.
that's mostly unstable. Them
Yeah,
niggas, them
yeah.
them mama bust your
I'ma
window.
tell you
and
like
shit.
this,
No,
I
that's
ain't
crazy.
shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shit. Nigga, I'm humble, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Tell you straight up. I handle my business, but everybody got flaws. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna sit.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna
Hell
sit here and
yeah.
act perfect. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
not
Hell
perfect.
no.
And that's what's wrong with the world. Everybody want to be perfect.
You
but
make
can't
the
nobody be
mistakes, you
perfect.
pass on the knowledge to somebody else doesn't have to
Yeah,
make that
you
same
live it.
mistake.
You gotta,
Make
you know
some
what
new
I'm
ones.
Exactly. you know what I mean?
You should learn something from it. Because ain't no such thing as failure. Everything's a lesson. You learn
Exactly.
something.
You know what? The hardest thing to say is I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not for me.
You know what I mean? No, yeah, there
I
is.
apologize.
Say
I'm
I'm sorry
for-
often.
For a
Sometimes
lot
I'll
of,
say
for
I
a lot of,
apologize.
for a lot of people, for a lot of people, it is
Saying
hard to
shit.
say. They rather
Nigga,
rather
I-
walk away and keep their ego
I'll
and
tell
say
you
fuck
what,
it. I fucked it up, but I don't give a fuck.
nigga,
Then turn around and say, you know what? I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? Let's make it better.
I'll own my shit
I'll
and the
apologize
ramifications.
if I didn't do shit wrong, just for the sake of me even being involved. With
Somebody
shit
gotta
to
be the
begin
bigger
with.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
I'ma
yeah.
always put myself because you know what I'm saying. Fuck that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Because even
Like,
if you
it is
think
what
you
it
ain't
is.
in the wrong, sometimes the wrong
man.
is making that choice
You
to
could
get
be-
involved.
You know
Right.
what I'm
You
saying?
could be
100%.
a victim and a perpetrator at the same
At the
time.
same
Exactly.
time.
You could also
so-
have very good intentions, and how that person took it or perceived it was
Yeah.
completely different.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
not what matters. So you got to stop trying to protect your ego. I would never do it. No, they felt that way. That's not what you meant to do. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Apologize. Let them know what you were trying to do, and then
See,
you don't have to
that's
worry
why.
about it.
So my mom, my mom, one thing that she always used to tell me, she used to say, "Don't do anything that looks bad that is good, and don't do anything that is good that is bad."
I was just finna say that because sometimes you think
That's
you're doing the
game
right
right
there.
thing,
You know
but
what I
you're
mean?
not.
You're not.
What's
Show
up,
that
man?
to your
But,
kids.
You know, the
Exactly.
unfortunate, we in a good conversation right now, and the unfortunate part of this conversation is we gonna have to leave y'all niggas on a cliffhanger. You know what I'm saying?
Till
'Cause,
next time. Till
Right
next
now,
time.
direction.
we running out of memory over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Fading,
Real.
memory fading.
Who y'all?
Hey, keep supporting though. Keep
Oh,
supporting.
Keep
You know what I
supporting.
mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Keep supporting when that merch drop.
Yeah.
Go ahead and cop. We can give y'all longer episodes. Y'all want 2 or 3 hour episodes? We can give you that, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like we said last episode, we broke.
E.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
just
They
on the
broke.
come up.
I'm up. No.
we trying to get fixed. We talking
Yeah,
about the podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't talking about, you know.
personal gripes. You know what
I
I'm
could have
saying?
missed opportunities.
You know
But
what I'm
no,
saying?
no. These niggas, they put in a lot of work. Like, I wish I could tell y'all, but like, they do put in a lot of work.
Yeah, man. So keep tapping in, keep showing up, show support. Like I said, we're gonna get better with time.
Yeah.
You know, and once this merch drop, yeah, go ahead and
Get
support
that
us,
shit,
man.
man.
Because once y'all
Yeah.
support us, we're gonna be able to do a lot more
Take it
for
to another
y'all.
level.
Yeah.
So you know,
Love it.
on that.
And if y'all support, merch is coming up to y'all too.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah, directly to your doorstep.
yeah, be
Yeah.
on the lookout for the merch. We should be having something dropping next week. It's gonna be something light, but like I said, we on our Nipsey shit right now, so we need y'all to be proud to pay. You know, if y'all want this marathon to continue, we're gonna keep dropping episodes. But if y'all want us to get better with time, till we get our subscribers up, we gotta get some income coming in, so we can get this podcast up and running and look professional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
And
Please.
again, shout out to those who have been supporting since day
Exactly.
one.
You know what I'm saying? Keep
Absolutely.
supporting, keep
Yeah.
sharing, keep liking, keep commenting. We in the algorithm now, so you know it's getting a little better. But
Let a friend tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna get back out. You know, back to the shout outs to the people who make comments. We're gonna shout you out too. You know what I mean? Get back
hell
on
yeah,
that.
man. You know,
Yeah,
because
so-
we in motion now. But you know, as the ocean goes, we gotta wave because the high tide coming in.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
But it's been real. You
On
know,
that
catch
note,
us next
this is us.
episode. We're gonna give y'all some more game.
for real.
Let us know how y'all like this episode because it is a little different than what we normally do.
Man.
You
And
know.
again, you know what I'm saying?
I'm delirious, so I apologize.
We had a special guest.
Hey.
Suplex Semi was in the house, so you know what I'm saying?
Hey!
1, 2, 3.
Out.
Somebody come get her.
1, 2, 3. No, I'm playing.
She can't afford a nigga.